happening tonight. Euro Millions from the National Lottery. Play on app. Estimated jackpot. Account terms, rules and procedures apply. Players must be 18 or over.
At Kia, we're launching another electric SUV, the compact Kia EV3, with an extensive range and stunning design. Be one of the first to explore the dynamic EV3 at our exclusive electric experience, immersing yourself in its spacious, modern interior and advanced technology. Speak to our experts about the Kia EV3 and order yours at an event near you. Secure your exclusive place today. Search Kia Electric Experience. Take the lead. Drive electric.
Kia. Movement that inspires.
Get match ready with Club Card prices. Like Pringles 185 grams, now £1.45, down from £2.25. With Tesco Club Card, everyone can feel the lower prices. Tesco, every little helps. Majority of larger stores in 16th of July. Club Card or app required.
If you can dream and not make dreams your master.
Precious, precious, life-defining moments.
If you can meet with triumph and disaster.
Andy Murray is the Wimbledon champion.
If you can bear to hear the truth you've spoken.
Oh, what a forehand from Serena.
Or watch the things you gave your life to broken.
The end of the road for Alina Svitolina.
If you can talk with crowds and keep your virtue.
Is the unseeded champion.
If neither foes nor loving friends can hurt you.
Alfie Hewitt and Gordon Reid have done it.
If you can fill the unforgiving minute with 60 seconds worth of distance run.
Championship points to win Wimbledon.
Yours is the earth and everything that's in it. And which is more, you'll be the one.
There's a new king of centre court.
Wimbledon, always like never before. Download the Wimbledon app now for the latest news, scores and highlights.
Unstoppable Sports Radio.
And a dramatic finish.
UEFA Euro 2024, Germany. On Talk Sport and Talk Sport 2. It's great football. Get off your Güntergrass and listen. Talk Sport News.
We're in the Slovakian capital next, Bratislava, to chat to our Slovakian football experts, see what the mood is like there with Goldstein and Jason Cunningham. This afternoon, Euro kick-off with Adrian Durham, Jim Prouton and Stuart Pearce. They'll be joining us, and we'll have a chat with Stuart in the final hour of the show. Going to England, Slovakia on Sunday at 5 live on TalkSport. But Cara Bentley has the news headlines now.
Good afternoon. Rishi Sunak said he's hurt and angry about a Reform UK campaigner using the P word to describe his race. The Prime Minister said his daughters have had to hear it and it doesn't make Nigel Farage's party look good.
When you see Reform candidates and campaigners seemingly using racist and misogynistic language and opinions, seemingly without challenge, I think it tells you something about the culture within the Reform Party.
The canvasser was filmed by Channel 4 while out campaigning. He said his views don't represent Mr Farage's. Thousands of passengers faced disruption at Gatwick Airport after a plane got stuck on a runway. The airport says the plane's brakes overheated. The runway is now reopened, but at least 13 flights have been delayed. 27 Just Stop Oil supporters have been arrested on suspicion of planning to disrupt UK airports this summer. Arrests have been made across England. Spanish police are escalating their search for Jay Slater, the British tourist who went missing in Tenerife. The 19-year-old hasn't been seen since last Monday.
Talk Sport with Bostik. If you need a professional grade sealant with high mold resistance, easy tooling and minimal shrinkage, choose Bostik Pro Sealants.
England great Terry Butcher says they need to stop playing walking football if the Three Lions want to win the Euros. And Andy Murray's been drawn against Thomas Mahatch in the first round for Wimbledon, but it remains undecided if he'll compete or not. Steve's got more at 3.
Out of the group stage with a win and 2 draws, the knockout phase is here. It's time to play up and play the game, to cast aside all thoughts of fear. Slovakia stand in England's way. The Three Lions must take control. England are the masters of their fate. Now sting it and then go! Hear full, uninterrupted, edge-of-the-seat commentary of England versus Slovakia in the round of 16. It is game on! England versus Slovakia. This Sunday afternoon from 4 on Talk Sport. Official broadcaster of UEFA Euro 2024, Germany.
Big match preview on Talk Sport with Burger King. Bring home the ultimate food satisfaction. Get your favourites delivered now.
top of the group before the tournament and a bit your hand off.
Massive positive for me tonight, this performance. Massive positive. The only thing we haven't done is hit the back of the net.
Come on, we haven't lost. We've got through. We've qualified. You saved them. Let's be more positive. There are a number of positives. Today stepped from the second half.
For me, this is a massive step forward.
I'm not sure any other team that's topped their group will have received the reception that we have.
It is the greatest day in Slovakian football history. They have beaten Belgium.
You're going to see a very similar game to what we've seen in the 3 group matches. Slovakia will get men behind the ball. They'll make it difficult.
We have to be a lot better and a lot bolder. And that starts from the manager, ends up with the players.
No doubt in my mind that we've got what it takes to win this tournament.
History is littered with tournament winners who survive slow starts to come good when it matters.
Yes, England, Slovakia, 5 o'clock on Sunday, and Slovakia have finished 3rd in Group E behind Romania and Belgium. They did have that 1-0 win over Belgium in their first game, and then followed that up with a 2-1 defeat to Ukraine and that 1-1 draw, where both sides qualified in the final game of the group.
All these teams are players who play big clubs, you know.
Yeah. It's interesting, Alex saying there that we'll get men behind the ball. It will be a similar game. Maybe our next guest beg to differ, because Martin Lipton is out.
Hiya.
Hey Pet, you alright?
I'm okay. Bloody freezing now, isn't it?
Shite, innit?
Aye. Oh, look at the sprinkly lights in.
Hi.
Who is that?
Quite front foot, Slovakia.
So I've got the
Maybe a
56
different
Ridley Road,
approach.
please.
Just gives a bit of an atmosphere.
Slovakian football expert. Jan, good afternoon.
Yeah, I love it.
You just been visiting?
I've just been on the van.
Have you?
Did an event at James Rennie's.
How'd you work with it? Right, because he wants a couple, doesn't
He
he?
does, aye.
Canny lad, isn't he?
Which one?
The big curly hair.
Alex. He's not mine. Mine's is the dark hair with curly on top.
Is he?
Aye. That's Alex's bit, that. But yeah, lovely bunch of lads. Little entrepreneurs, that's what they are.
Eh?
Little entrepreneurs.
They're good lads, though, eh?
Yeah, they are. Sound. Good bunch. That's what you've got to do, surround yourself with good people, haven't you?
You do. No, they're always full of the joys of spring when you pick them up, like.
Aye. Full of good crack and that.
Him and his missus.
Aye, yeah, Amanda, yeah, she's lovely. We've got all the dogs, haven't they?
Aye. How often do you work on the van then?
Oh, just as and when. It's just my side gig. It's my side hustle. I work in a hotel full time, but I'm off for a few days, so I said, oh, I'll give you a hand. Nice at the school today, though. All the little kids. I was so happy to see the ice cream vanner.
Well, you got James Rennie?
James Rennie, aye.
Oh, brilliant.
One little lad was like, oh, I don't really want an ice cream. I was like, what would you want? And he pointed, a bag of crisps. Cheese XLs. I went, oh, after my own, aren't you, son?
Lovely, aren't they? I used to work in an ice cream van years ago.
Did you? Did you run it yourself?
No, it was me brother-in-law years ago in Sunderland, that's where I'm from.
Yeah. You'd never get a miserable person at the window, do you? Still coming for an ice cream.
Eh?
You never get a miserable person
Nah.
coming to the icy.
That was good. We had a wind-up thing for the music.
Ah, like for the chime master.
We had an old wind-up one. I mean, I'm talking in the early 90s here.
I have to say that I really like England really many years, and I also watched all the time.
99 with some monkey's blood on.
Aye.
That's why I have to
Well, they used to be 99p.
I required,
Not new, are they?
Nah.
I expected more from your team. I expected.
He likes going for, him and his missus like going for Thai food, eh?
Do they?
He often go out for a meal.
Aye, where do they go for that then? The outpost or something?
It's opposite where the Pagoda nightclub used to be.
Oh, yeah. Are you sitting there, eh?
Yeah.
One of the weaknesses, would you say?
I have seen it because there's a good charity shop down there. I get like 3 DVDs for £1.
Oh, Far Place.
Far Place, yeah.
We know some good players, obviously.
Have you been in?
Stuff, but are there weaknesses that concern you?
It's huge. They've opened it up now. They've got upstairs open. Got like a media room, a games room,
I think
wedding section.
I might start getting DVDs again. Because, I mean,
Just at night in my bedroom.
it's like Amazon, right? It's like the amount of movies they say, even though I'm paying a subscription, like, to buy. But you're talking £9.
For one film?
£8 for one film, aye.
That's shocking.
In the 80s and stuff, the classic ones.
Aye.
See, I like my old ones like Top Gun, Ferris Bueller's Day Off and all that.
Absolutely, yeah.
Cocktail and all
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Demolition Man.
Yeah.
I love that one. What did you make of the new Maverick then? Did you like that?
Oh, good, yeah.
Aye. Say there's a third one in the talks, like.
Reckon so.
He's not going to stop to this deed, Tom Cruise, is he?
He's never changed, has he?
Nah.
I love the soundtrack on Top Gun.
Oh, yeah. Dirty Dancing.
Aye.
That was a good soundtrack as well.
Lobotka's been very good.
Some actor Patrick Swayze, when he was shame he passed away.
I know.
He's looked really good.
He was good in Ghost.
Yeah, what was that other one where he did the... Was it Roadhouse?
Uh-huh.
He's looked very impressive.
It's one that kicked his career off, and I've not seen it yet when he was on roller skates in the 70s.
Oh, was it?
He's actually a roller skater, yeah. Because he used to be a proper dancer, didn't he?
He did, yeah. Good singer as well.
Oh, fantastic. He did that She's Like the Wind, didn't
Uh-huh.
Something else without him. And
he? So just whack one on at night time.
I can only watch a film, I don't know why, on a night.
Can you?
I can't get in the mood through the day. It's just, I don't know why, it's just on the night time I'll whack a film on.
My nights are talking up Love Island at the minute, like.
Is it?
I've been going to work saying, do you know what I mean? I'm like, if I say that one more time, I could actually drop the sun in the face.
It's good when you like something and you binge watch it, innit?
Oh, absolutely.
I watched that Fatal Attraction the other day.
Was that with Michael Douglas?
Aye.
Enjoy the game, yeah. We appreciate your
Bunny in the pot.
That's right.
Aye.
Glenn Close.
Aye. Absolute psycho, and it was played a good part, didn't she?
You know, there's people out there like that, you know, that's the thing.
Exactly the same as the other two. You got it great if it didn't, but you just got this horrible thing after about 5 minutes you're going to be going, oh, I see.
Yeah, they're following.
I've got to have munchies though with a movie.
It goes hand in hand, man. I went to the movies the other day to watch that Bike Riders.
Good.
It was fantastic.
A few of you went?
Just me and my mate, we went for dinner, and then I looked at the time, so I've been wanting to see it for a week or so, and I was like, oh, it started about 5 minutes ago, but that's just your time to go in to start watching it. I know you've got like 15-20 minutes credits. So we went in, it won't start for another 10 minutes, I thought, get a bit of ice cream as well. Delicious.
They do that, they never
It inspired on a true story, yeah.
What's it about?
It's a bike rider gang in the 60s, in the early 70s, it's the involvement of it and how it ended up being from like a motorcycle group to becoming a motorcycle gang, and like the fight for top dog in it, and like just the home lives and trying to balance that all. And if you want to challenge the leader, you can.
That'd be good, that.
It was really good, you know. Tom Hardy's in it. Austin Butler, who was in Elvis.
He's a good actor, Tom Hardy, isn't he?
Oh, isn't he?
See him in Legend?
Never seen Legend.
Have you not?
No, is that with the Craze?
Aye.
all the games. It only improved though, didn't it, when the subs came?
I want to see Twisters, that's coming out.
Is it right? Is it a remake or is it
It's
follow-on?
it's a follow-on.
Is it? Because it was Twister, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
It wasn't sure, like, because the lad out, that's in Maverick, isn't he?
He is, yeah.
Commentary team for that one. But for now, that was a look into this week's action and.
Then my next one's going to be Beetlejuice, I think, at the movies.
You like that?
Aye.
Big match preview on
Second
Talksport
one.
with
Brilliant.
Bring home the ultimate food satisfaction. Get your favourites delivered now.
It's a letdown though when you go after watching all the clips and that, and literally the clips are the best bits and the rest just pants.
Ah, you know. Have you seen the Rocky Horror Show?
I love the Rocky Horror Show, yeah, because I'm really into Meatloaf,
Aye.
and
That's a mental film, that is.
isn't it?
Isn't Tim Curry in that?
Yeah, it's the main one in it.
I couldn't believe he played the part of Thing. That the clown, didn't he? Tim Curry, he played the clown. It.
Did he?
Pennywise, yeah.
Didn't even know that myself.
Aye. If you've seen Pennywise, the clown.
Never seen it, but I know what you mean. It's the one with the balloon and the yellow
Aye.
jacket.
He played the original clown.
Strange. Wow.
Stop, listen, chicken. The 8
Turns out it's about him then, eh?
He was also a hotel porter in Home Alone.
Yes.
Lost in New York. But yeah, I couldn't believe when I found out he was he played a part of that creepy clown. And
Wow, I love hearing things like that because I used to watch Santa Claus the movie when I was younger every Christmas, and then later in years I started watching. What's that one with Hyacinth Bouquet, which is with buckets called
yeah,
Bucket.
yeah.
And you know the sister in it, Daisy, I don't know if Daisy maybe, goes with Onslow.
Yeah.
She's
In with the
actually
string vest.
Mrs. Claus in the Santa Claus the movies. I was like, eh? And it actually is.
Next MyPro signing. Win more, earn faster. That's the My Dear idea.
You seen Planes, Trains and Automobiles?
Yeah. He, John Candyman, he looks brilliant.
I like Robin Williams as well.
Robin Williams. Yeah.
Patch Adams, you seen that?
Never seen Patch Adams. Were you a doctor?
That's a true story, it's really good.
Aye.
And any film that with Tom Hanks in I think is good as well.
Yeah. They're all getting beat on now, aren't they?
Aye, you know, they are.
I'd like, but you know, he's getting beat on now, him. Aye, I liked a bit of Big.
That was one of his first ones, wasn't it?
One that, yeah. And what's that one? He played a few with Meg Ryan, didn't he? Is it like You've
Sleepless
Got
in
Mail,
Seattle.
Sleepless in Seattle, You've Got Mail. Is it Joe versus the Summit? Volcano or something?
I've done a few. But yeah, you cannot be collecting DVDs and getting the classics. Because the hell am I paying £8 to buy it on Amazon when I can get a DVD for 50 bloody pence?
It's true.
Right, isn't it?
Getting like little collections. So it started with the Mission Impossibles. Got all the Dark Knights. The box sets were £2 in his charity shop, like.
Yeah.
It's got the little booklet with it and everything. I've actually got my 20-year-old involved. He's gone down. He likes gets all the like Paul.
Aye.
With Simon Pegg and that.
You seen Shawshank Redemption?
Oh yeah, I love a bit of Shawshank.
That's unreal, that and The Green Mile.
Do you know what? It was so brilliant when I first watched it, and now I know the ending. It's not as great. Do you know the shock you get when they pull the bloody thing down, the poster, and the holes there?
Oh, I keep forgetting this road's bloody closed, isn't it?
Oh God, aye, it is.
It's alright, I got up there. Freaking pain in the eyes. Another guy done the same. But yeah, I mean, there's that many twists in Shawshank, there's loads. And I love it the way he just does the lot over, he does the guards, he does the warden. Superb, like, innit?
He walks out in the new shoes, doesn't he? Because no one's expecting him to be wearing them.
He walks out in the warden's shoes, aye. And he leaves his shoes in the warden's office.
He actually ends up blowing his own brains out, doesn't he?
Oh, I love it, absolutely love it.
The Southgate, where there's a seatbelt on the toilet analogy comes.
My first ever movie I ever seen when I was little, it was Flash Gordon.
Flash Gordon.
Queen did all the soundtrack.
Well, I like my favourite Bond is actually Timothy Dalton, eh?
Aye, he was in Flash Gordon.
He was the prince, wasn't he? I don't know whether it was his tight green tights, I don't know.
I'm not into that
when
sort of thing.
He was going down the vine.
Aye. with the whips on the circle thing.
I used to call him X-Ming the Merciless. Because he had the bald head and the tash, and I was like, oh, you fucking Ming the Merciless, you.
He was also the vicar in Exorcist, eh?
Was he?
Ming the Merciless, yeah.
Jesus.
If
I've
you've
never
seen
sat and watched The Exorcist. Or Poltergeist. Never really sat and watched them. They've never been on.
And my second movie I seen was E.T.
No.
That was just massive in the 80s, that when that came out, my God, it was just...
I think mine was The Aristocats.
It was huge.
It was my first one.
And Back to the Future, I've seen that when I was little.
We're delighted to say joining us now
I'll get told off by my wife if I start buying DVDs. What are you buying that for? Where are we going to put all these?
You'll find somewhere.
Jake Higsman, hi Jake.
Hi guys, thank you so much for having me on.
That's a pleasure. Yeah, excited now.
Get the surround sound on.
It's my first display shop final, so yeah, buzzing for it, and I can't wait.
How long have you been at your current club?
They're controversial. I've been there for a year to transfer to London.
I like the Arnie films as well.
Aye.
Terminator and...
Look, Terminator 2 is my favourite.
That's better than the first one.
I think it's just the relationship he had with the boy, yeah?
I think it's because he was a friendly Terminator.
Yeah. I used to have a little crush on the guy in the first one, like. Was it Michael Benn?
I think so, yeah.
Aye.
Yeah, so we'd be really fortunate. We have a league fixture, sort of, or a couple of league fixtures every month.
That's why I could pick up the Terminator movies. That's a good shout.
That is Aliens, there's Predator, like all them.
Aliens.
And then we got one over them in the.
I like the Running Man.
So it's a bit of a
That's an old one.
Isn't it?
How they're playing a game.
Sub-Zero on that.
Aye.
Yeah.
What's he called? A light bulb head. He's a good fat fella.
Yeah. I can't remember. What was his name?
Oh, I don't know, but he sang opera. And he went round electrocuting people.
Aye.
And he went, hey, lighthead. Fucking so funny.
Really fortunate.
Who loves you and who do you love? That was that game show host.
Is that what they
That's
said?
what he shouted, yeah.
Like watching them back now, they're pure cheesy, yeah.
And he sat in this little bobsleigh and he got shot down this tube and into this
Yeah,
like
into
massive.
the game.
Yeah.
Speaking of bobstairs, what's that? Cool Runnings?
Yeah, brilliant film.
Good film.
Another true story.
Was that actually a true story, yeah?
That was, yeah.
Was it Feel the Rhythm, Feel the Rhyme, Let's Get on His bobsleigh time? Something like that, wasn't it?
I can't think of a bad film John Candy was in.
Oh, what was that one where he was looking after his niece and nephew?
Uncle Buck.
Uncle Buck, brilliant film.
He's great, John Candy, isn't he?
Aye. Defo.
He goes to the head teacher and says, yeah, there's a quarter. Use that, ignore that and rat on your face. It was a mole. Get that thing gnawed off your face. He says, there's a quarter. He says, go and hire a rat to get that thing gnawed off your face.
He's when he goes into the bedroom with a
That's right.
and he gets the golf club out
Hilarious.
and knocks him out on the green.
He calls him Bug, doesn't he? It was his boyfriend, the boyfriend of his little niece or something.
Yeah.
Get up really early tomorrow morning, get the motor brave enough. Yeah, for me personally,
Because he kidnaps him and puts him in the boot, didn't he?
Yeah. Because he thought it was her first, didn't he? But he was actually cheating on her with someone else.
That's right.
At the event tomorrow, they say it's a dedicated space for equipment and adaptations to simulate some of the formats of disability football showcased throughout the finals weekend. That's interesting. So you see it, you know.
The movies were class in the 80s and 90s, though, weren't they? They were
You never
good.
get them like them now.
The sports, and we had a lad here.
I'm a bit cheesy. I like Waterworld and that. I even love that movie.
Never seen. Is that Kevin Costner?
It is,
What's
yeah.
that about?
We're not living on a water planet, like you know what I mean. Everything's under the ground, which I feel like it could end up in the future with the glaciers melting.
Carlisle's already like that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Fucking is, isn't it? They're building Devonshire Street and putting park benches and stuff, and it pisses down 350 days of the year. Haven't a clue, have they?
You know, they are trying to pedestrianise it all, aren't they?
That was one lane and drive down it still.
Is there?
See when you play sport.
No, actually, I think it's amazing that obviously people to see the game that we play, but then, like you say, also to try and gauge some sort of.
Fucking clueless, the council. They think it's the Algarve.
That was a last minute one on Boundary though, there.
Hey?
It was a last minute emergency roadworks, they said.
Oh, was it?
Boundary, aye.
Oh, mind you, it needed done.
Achieve what we want to, whether that's on the court or on the.
Right, you know where that hump is in the road? I'm just to the left of you.
Work or family.
Just on here, eh?
Aye, please.
Yeah, it's just amazing.
Oh, nice path. Get rid of these sprinkles and sauce. It's all over us.
The event on Saturday and Sunday.
Oh,
Just keep that and put it towards your first lot of DVDs.
that's very kind of you. Thanks,
Take
Bet.
it easy.
Thanks, love.
Bye
Thank
now.
you. Ta-ra.
Excuse me, the amputee game is the Chelsea Foundation, Norwich City against Norwich Foundation. It's the Cerebral Palsy Cup final. West Brom are involved, but in your case, Scorpions, Birmingham Futsal. Are these kind of affiliated clubs, or are they two professional clubs? Or are they completely separate entities, Jake?